Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the Everton News Daily. Farhad Moshiri has responded to an open letter that the Fans Forum had sent to him. In his response, he backs the board, he backs the manager, backs the director of football, and said that, talks about stadium, where we are with the stadium, mentions his commitment and the fact that he has sent a couple of open letters to Evertonians in the last 12 months, which reiterates his desire and his commitment to Everton Football Club. It's an interesting read. You can find it on our socials. You can find it in the community tab here on our channel as well. So if you want to go and read that, check it out there. Villarreal say that although Everton are interested in their winger Arnaud Danjuma, there has been no formal offer for the Dutch international. They broke yesterday from some Spanish journalists that Everton were very interested in taking Danjuma on loan until the end of the season, with not an obligation to buy, but the option to buy the winger in the summer. Couple of Spanish outlets saying that, but Villarreal have said today that Everton actually haven't made that formal offer for the 25-year-old player, who is also attracting interest from Aston Villa. Danjuma did, of course, play under Unai Emery at Villarreal. He's not been in the side as much of late since Emery left for Aston Villa, and he's found himself a little bit frustrated being a substitute, and that's where this has come, and he's keen to leave Villarreal and a move back to the Premier League where he played for Bournemouth. He's interested in coming back. Everton do need a attacking player, a creative player who can also score goals, and Danjuma, I guess, falls into that bracket. He did score 10 times in 30 games for Villarreal last season, and he's around a 1 in 3, so you don't think that would improve, obviously, Everton's attacking options. So that's what we need, and we'll have to wait and see whether this progresses at all, but as Villarreal have said at the moment, there has been no formal approach at this time from Everton for their player. Demarai Gray says that the Everton players need to stick together and show some consistency now. The Blues find themselves in the bottom 3, playing against a team at the bottom of the table on Saturday when Southampton visit Goodison Park. And Gray, who has been in good form of late, is saying that the players do need to just work hard, have honest conversations with each other, and stick together and try to recover from the first half of the season, which hasn't been good enough. Everton have only won 3 times so far in the Premier League, which isn't good enough in any league, certainly not for Everton Football Club. Gray's also spoken about the fact that he enjoys having the backing of his manager, enjoys the responsibility of being a match winner for Everton, and finds that playing and having that responsibility is something that's getting the best out of him. He enjoys playing a little bit more of a freer role as well. So we think we need him. We need him on form now. He has been good in the last couple of games. We need him to keep that going and add some more goals to his game. He is Everton's top scorer, of course, this season with 5. And in fact, no Everton player has scored more Premier League goals than Demarai Gray since the beginning of last season. He currently has 8 Premier League goals, and that is having 2 barren runs within that time as well. 21 games last season between goals and 13 this season, and yet he still scored more than anybody else, which kind of just highlights the plight that Everton do have, where there's just simply not enough goals in this squad. Everton will not loan out defender Michael Keane, who turns 30 today, but are willing to listen to offers for the centre-back. Keane, who's only played 1 Premier League game for Everton so far this season, has currently made 162 appearances for the Blues, scoring 9 times. Southampton and Nottingham Forest, as well as West Ham, all have registered an interest in the centre-back, but so far it's all been inquiries regarding a loan. Everton would prefer to sell him, obviously trying to make a bit of money back as well as clear wages off the wage bill. So that one may run closer to deadline day. But right now, Everton are not listening to any offers to loan out Michael Keane. It was reported yesterday Mason Holgate was in exactly the same position. No loans for him either, just permanent offers, and then the club will sit down and decide what is best for them. One player who is on loan is Niels Nkunku. He is currently on loan at Cardiff City, where he has made 18 appearances for the Bluebirds. The Bluebirds this season. But reports in France are stating that Saint Etienne are in negotiations with Everton to take him on loan initially back to France for the rest of the season. I don't know whether there's anything in this at all, but there is 2 or 3 different French outlets reporting this, that Nkunku may well swap the Championship in England for Division 2 in France to go on loan there. Maybe they've got a more longer term view with Nkunku rather than what Cardiff have got. I don't know. I've no idea what will happen with that one, but that is the story doing the rounds today. That is it for the News Daily. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and if you want to become a Toffee TV Premier member, the link is in the description and the QR code is coming on the screen now. See you later.